So hello, good evening. I hardly ever do this at night, but here we are at night. My name is Tammy Neff, and you are on my page called Tammy Loves Vintage. And on Wednesdays, you never know exactly what time, but every day or every Wednesday, I try and come live and give you guys a little what I call Walk My Website Wednesday, where I have all of this stuff that's on our website, stored in this, it was Abby's old bedroom, and so I've got boxes and boxes and shelves and things full of goodies for you guys. And my husband put up this shelf, he built this shelf for me out of some antique trims and moldings and things, and I hung it up here to emulate like the top of a high cabinet, or put you down here just a bit until I get started. It's like the top of a cabinet, or a fireplace mantle, or a bookshelf, or whatever. And so I know you guys always like to see these, and it kind of gives you some help in your decorating to see it all come together. So every time I tip you down though, I go really crooked. So let's get started here. Hello, Mary. Hi. Thanks for watching. Let's just get started here, and then I'll look at comments when I'm all done, and we can kind of talk a little bit when we're finished. So the first thing I'm going to start with is some books. I'm going to do color this time, so you guys hang on to your hats, right? I don't do a lot of color, but I thought I would give you some color. This time we're going to do some red. And so I have these awesome books. They're all old books. They have, the old yellowed out pages, and they're really awesome. So I've got 3 books that I pulled and put them together here. And then I have, let's see, to go with the red, I have a dough bowl, these long skinny dough bowls. These are what I put all of our eggs in. I think I have 3 left, but they're fun to decorate. This one's $26. So we're going to use a dough bowl this time. I have stood them up in the past for you guys for height to see, but this time I'm going to lay it down. And then we have these awesome seed balls. They're just red seed balls. I love the texture of them. I love the color. We have them in red and green, and we're going to put 3 red seed balls in here. And then I always, my go-to hang down is this greenery swag here. It's a trailing, sort of has a fern type of look to it. It's super soft, super, not fluffy, but I guess soft is the word. It's very believable, okay? And so I'm going to, yes, I don't have you cut off over there. Okay, so I'm going to add that just here. I'm tucking it in behind the shelf, behind the bowl, so that it, you don't see like the stem of it, okay? And then I've got some stuff sitting here. I put a little shelf here with all of our English stoneware. So, okay, then what I thought, this is a fairly new one. I think you guys have seen this maybe. I have a lot of what I call plops, and they're like a half sphere. It's a half round, and this one is the hops plop. So it's actually little baby hops. I have other I have a larger hops plop. Let me get it and show you the difference. If I can find it really fast. Oh, I guess I can't find it really fast. Where is it? Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. We've rearranged to fit everything in. I don't see it fast, so I guess I can't get that for you. But it's just these little hops, but they're larger. I know a lot of you have bought, oops, I dropped a hop. I dropped a hop. Let me lay it here, and I'll put it back in later. It's just come out of right there, actually. I'll just go ahead and stick it back in, if I can. I don't have my glasses on. Oh, I'll just do it later. I don't have my glasses on. So there is that plop. And then I need to get a little bit of height. I'm not going to pack this as full as you guys are used to seeing me do. So I'm going to do a low plop and a high plop here. Okay, so it's just kind of staggered. Actually, I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to stagger the balls. Yeah, I've got another red one. I think I'm going to do that instead. So it kind of is down here and it lifts it up instead of having the two plopped so close to each other. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I just have to look at it and make sure that's how I want to go. Then I have ththese little Lily of the Valleys. They're on our website, TammyLovesVintage.com. It's just the name of this page.com. And just for a little bit of color here and just to maybe soften that a little bit. These Lily of the Valleys, how much are they? Let me see. They're $9 and they're a set of 3. They're like a little bundle of 3. Okay, and then I have our stoneware or ironstone or English advertising that has been buried. It's been buried for, well, it's like early 1900s. These pieces have been, they were a one-time use, and then they are buried in the trash, and then excavators in England are digging them up, and we're all buying them like crazy. So they're very hard to get a hold of because, you know, the source is not ever, it's not being made every day. They're treasures that they're finding. So, you know, you get them in very small little shipments. But there you go. I think that looks, so let me get out of the way here so you can see. I think that's nice and simple, very different from my normal, you know, normally I would add something a little higher. I do have other things here I can show you that could be set in to change it up a little bit. If you weren't into the English advertising pots, we do have this awesome, I call it like a stirrup. It looks like a horse stirrup to me. We do have the mirror that would go in. Now that could go in, and you always want to tip your mirrors down and reflect your room, not up to see the ceiling. Okay, so you always want any mirror that's hanging on the wall, you want it to lean forward. So the height of the mirror is great. So we have that. And then what I had initially pulled, the very first thing that I wanted to use was this antique painted bowl. So I thought the apples, and that's what geared me towards the reds, but after I put the reds up there, the apples are like a really burnt red. They're not as strong of a red as the balls are. So I pulled the bowl down and changed it because I really liked the idea of these balls for some color, just to be something different. So that beautiful bowl is on, everything here is on our website. And then I had initially too had the bowl in my mind, and then I had this potted eucalyptus. I think this is my this is my last one. I have one left. Let me see where the tag is. Here it is. See if it's got its, yeah, $24. And it's all bendable and that, but it's like a penny eucalyptus that has a little bit of color on the leaves. And I had wanted to use that for the height, but I wasn't sure I was super crazy for it. I like it. I guess from your angle, I love it. From the side angle, like over here, let me show you. See, I don't like the way the pot sits. I don't like seeing that. I need a longer shelf. If my shelf were longer and it could extend out to here maybe, but it's just not, I don't love it from this angle, okay? So that was why I opted to pull that item and add in the hang down. I also had like this lift. I thought maybe, like, we have these little containers like the goblet type container. We have it in different shapes, and I thought, like, just so you know, you could do that. You can stick the plop, you can stick any of our plops in that container as well with any of these containers. But I did think for a minute that I might try this to lift it up, but I didn't like that either. So I did try to get it in for you guys, but it just wasn't working out too well for me. Let me see here. What else do I want to show you? Oh, and then I have this container as well, so I could have used this one with the ball in it, but it was, I don't know, it was a little bit chunkier, and I kind of liked the look of that one better. There are, there's 1, 2, 3, there's 5 different containers like this. And then this is the ball in the green. I'll show you, in case you're interested in the green, because I totally could have done greens, but I always, seems like I'm always doing neutrals. And so I thought you guys might like to see some color. So there is the green, and I have, you know, these are 5 inches in case you are wondering his size. Again, that sits really, really great in here. And then the last thing that I wanted to talk to you about before I go here, but that's the look, whether you like it with the pots. They ended up being, I really like the mirror, but the reflection for you guys, what you're seeing in the room isn't, I'm not crazy for that because it's a bedroom and I've got stuff on the bed and it's never awesome. So that's my favorite that I came up with for you guys. But the other thing I wanted to show you, there's been a few messages, quite a few messages about these, the pussy willows that I have in there. And our picture is showing this bunch in the vase, and you can't tell how many I have. So I just want you to see, this is the small 9-inch. The 9-inch is $11, and then this is the 19-inch. I believe that to be true, and yes, 19 inches, and it's $13. So these are the pussy willow, great to craft with as well as display with. It's a nice neutral, but just a little pop of color. But I wanted you guys, those of you that have asked, I've sent pictures, but I'm thinking not everybody would reach out and ask. So if I've had about 4 people ask, I'm wondering how many people really wonder. So I thought I would share that with you guys also. So there you go. There is our Wednesday walk on my website. Oh my God, every time I put a pair of glasses on, they're dirty. I must be a dirty bird. So let me see here. Oh, and the last post, did you guys see my Easter eggs that I just posted? Wow, weren't they pretty? We just finished those today in our in my little private group. Yeah, they were awesome, and you know, I kind of had to figure them out from a picture that we found on Pinterest with no description. My friend Julie sent it to me, and she's like, look at these eggs. So I was like trying to figure out what they were, and I think I nailed it. So anyway, I love how they turned out. I hope you guys do too. If you're interested in the group, it's $15 a month. You can get in whenever you want. You can get out whenever you want. Everything that I've ever done from 2019, February 2019 is still in there. So you guys have access to all of that stuff. I got my light on up here because it's dark out, so it's reflecting in my glasses. Hi, Tisha. Hello, hello. I started to say good morning. I usually do these in the morning, but I thought I would do it in the evening. So many people have to catch the replay and they say they missed me, and so I thought I'll hold on and do it tonight. Hey, Teresa. And then there's Tara. She's from New York. Thank you for saying hello. Good night, Margaret. Yes, it is nighttime for us. There's Sarah. Hi, Sarah. She always catches me too. And there's Mary. Hi, Mary. Thank you for saying hello. And sunny California. Oh my gosh, you're so lucky to be living in California. That's where my daughter is. Well, actually, right now she's modeling in, I think it's North Carolina, and so she's across the country. Let's see. Hi, Tammy, and all those watching. Oh, that's so nice, Margaret. Nice of you to say hi to everybody. Let's see. Anybody else have any questions or thoughts or anything? I'm scrolling here. There's Vonnie. Hi, Vonnie. I know she saw the eggs. She private messaged me. Hey, Tisha, thank you so much. I'm glad you like this one. It's very different. I'm standing in the way of it. Aw, thank you, Ellen. That's so sweet. Let me see. Anybody else have any questions about anything? I try to cover it all. There's Donna. Hi, Donna. Oh, and she likes this too. Thank you, Vonnie. You need something taller to the right of the plate. Yes. And I showed you, I knew that, and I had this, and I loved it for the height. If I had another bowl, I probably would have put it up there, but I didn't have another dough bowl. They're downstairs with my eggs in them, so I didn't have any bowls. All I had was the small ones, and I have a couple things I could have hung, but I didn't want to put the holes in the wall. I have one nail, and it's always in the wrong spot, so I thought, I'm not going to start putting a bunch of nails in the wall that aren't ever going to work for me. So, but yes, Linda, good eye. I think you're right. I think it does need, everyone's used to me, you know, having so much in here. And so I just thought maybe I would lessen it up a little bit just to shake up your world a little bit. So here, not so much on the ball to the right. So let's see, you're looking backwards. So this one, you're not loving this one. So we could take it out. I just feel like it, number one, needed a little height. And number two, I wanted to pull the red. So, I mean, I've got the red books, but I don't know if they give it enough, and the red on the red isn't good. And yeah, so that's why I put it there. I kind of like the varying heights. So yeah, but thank you, Linda, for your thoughts on that. I get it. I feel like if I had like a small, here's what it needs, is a small candle ring maybe to soften this edge right here. Maybe just a little bit of green. I would like it, and maybe you would like it better then. So maybe. Hi, Sharon. Hello, hello. Yeah, I just kind of start grabbing things, and it's like, oh, this will be high, this will work. And I kind of throw it up there somewhat, and then I just play with it with you guys and try to get it right. But I have to have some idea, otherwise I'm off camera digging. So yeah, there's that. Now, you know, I do have like the topiary. I think the topiary would be too tall, and the white container would be off. These are new, they're 35. I think the white container would be off, but maybe it kind of needs to be there, doesn't it? Turn it around so you can't see the tag. Oh, you guys can't see it. There. How about that? Maybe that. Maybe that with, if I had a little red berry pick maybe to stick right here, I might like that. Do you like that? I don't know if you like that better or not. Was it Nancy that wasn't sure? Let me see. Who said that? Linda. I don't know if you like that better, Linda, but there's an option. Easily fixed. You just have to play with it until you get the right thing that you love. Thank you, Sharon. And that's the way it's going to be at home, you guys. You're going to play with what you have, and the distance, the length of your shelf, or the depth of your table, or whatever it is you're doing. And you're going to use what you have. And if it's not right, then you'll, you know, make your shopping list. You can say small red berries, or small candle ring, or whatever you think you might want, and then you can go get that. Like I just went and got something. So it's kind of real life, isn't it? Hey, Becky, you saw them. You must have saw them online. Thank you. You like those drops? Never saw them, Teresa. Yep, I call them plops, because you simply just plop them. And I have several plops. Let me see if I can grab you. I see 1, 2. Let's see. I only see. Oh, here's 3. Here's 3 that I see really fast. So this one is it's got the flat on the bottom, and it needs fluffed out. And when you guys get it, you know, if you get a lot of things, it'll be packed in your box tightly, and you just fluff them out. But so here's a plop. Let me show you. So then you just literally, you just plop it like that. And so if you have a candlestick, or if you just need to tuck, let's say you just need to tuck a little bit of greenery like that, that's how they work. Now again, that's all too level for me, so I can't deal with that, but it's but it gives you the idea. And then here's another one. It's a little smaller. Oh, it really needs fluffed. Let me see here. There, that might be a little bit better. But you just fluff them. I got you up so you can see that other. So there's this one. Here they are side by side. So it's more, it's just, they're totally different. And then I have one more handy. I know I have Hops Plops over there. I just don't see them. It might be up in that top. I don't know. Might be taller than me. And then here's another option as well. So yeah, so that gives you 3 options for sure. And if you just look, and if I've called them a plop, you'll know what they are. And I know one of you guys said you went into some store and asked if they had any plops, and the people didn't know what you were talking about. That's so cute. That was my fault. That's my fault. I made that up. So sorry about that. Yes, so you need a drop plop for sure. Very pretty this time. Oh, thank you. Happy I didn't miss it. Oh, good. The burgundy balls. Thank you. You know, they're going to be great. I'm going to try and get some more in stock because I think they're going to be great at Christmas time even, and stuffed in your tree. So I think that would be a great item. You wouldn't have to hang them. You would just set them on the branches and it would give you a lot of pops of color, or in your dough bowls for your tabletops. So, and those of you with red kitchens, I know there's still a lot of red out there. So I left them out for year round. I didn't call them Christmas. They didn't call them Christmas at the wholesaler either. But when I first saw them, I thought Christmas, and I thought, no, wait, there's a lot of people. I have some beautiful red balances. I started to pull them out, and then I just didn't mess with it since it's getting later. But thank you. You love all the colors on the shelf. Thank you, Tara. Hi. Yes, I recognize you too. There's Julie. Caught me late. Oh, you're late. That's no problem. You can just catch the replay. Is everything you showed on the website? Yes, Denise, everything should be on there. If I'm missing anything, just message me. There's 3 of us. It's me on my own, and then I have a couple of friends that help me from time to time when I don't have them busy painting. And then I have a girl running the website as well. So the 3 of us get things taken pictures of and measured and descriptions and that. We send it to Danita, and sometimes things get missed, but we do our best. I try to not come on without anything being on there. So yeah, you should be able to get them. Thank you, Becky. And you, oh, Linda, thank you. You should be in my group. Let me see. Who else? Yes. Yes, Linda, you should be in my group. I'm in there all the time. It's my favorite place to be. I like to go in there. Oh, you like the item that I placed the plop on, Denise? Yes, I have. So this is this particular one. And if you guys, if you're not crazy for the color, I mean, they could be painted, totally painted out. Here's the smaller one. I think I only have 2 of this left. There's only 2 of this one left. And then obviously, well, let me just grab, here is 1, 2, I'll just show you all of them. So I only have 1 of this one left, right here. I have 1 of this one left. It is $19. So there's that one. And again, you literally, you just plop it in there. Literally plop it. And then here is this one. Let me grab you a different plop. So there's that one with the plop. It looks like a goblet. And then this one is a candlestick. Okay, it's just an actual candlestick. There's the top, but we use that all of the time for lifts and that, you know, that kind of thing. So you could easily put like these 2 pieces together to make a grouping, and then put your I'd have your plops match probably myself, or you could do like this probably isn't the best. Whoops, this probably isn't the best one for a ball, but, and I dropped my plop. You're in trouble when I drop my plop. Okay, so there's the plop. And so you could do like that, you know, on your table. So, I don't know, just lots of ideas. There's so many things I could be in here for hours with you guys about all this stuff. Linda, yes, you're right. Good. I don't remember what I was right about, but sometimes it's nice to be right. Hi, Patty. Hi, Penny. Hey, what do you say? And there's Becky, too tall. Okay, she must mean that she thinks this is too tall, I bet ya. So we'll just drop it back down. Let's see, what did I have? I think I like the way the ball sits in this one better. And I dropped, oh no, it's right here. There we go. There you go, all back. All back to normal. Okay, maybe a lantern with a candle. Yes, Mary, very nice. I don't have any lanterns on my website just because they're so readily available. I try to carry like unique greens and good soft greens and believable greens, and then I carry a lot of antiques. So you know, the lanterns, I can't fight Hobby Lobby on some of the things, you know, like these things are literally, these little pots were literally buried in the ground, and they laid there for 100 years under trash, and they go in and excavate and save them. So this is not anything you would ever find at Hobby Lobby, you know. And there's like, let me show you, I've got every color. I've been really watching for these and trying to grab them when I get the chance. So you can always tell from the bottom how old they are. They're super collectible right now. So, and the fact that they're one-time use and people would throw them out, like we do our peanut butter jar or our jelly jars, we just pitch them. And so, you know, they're just very special to me. So I like carrying that kind of thing. So Mary, if you already have your lantern, absolutely. So in your mind, you're like, okay, I could put a lantern here. I just need the dough bowl and some balls or something. So you see what I mean? It's kind of not tip for you guys to get every single thing I put out. It's just, you know, it's just ideas to add into what you have. Too tall. Do you have a taller book for Sideways? Probably, but they're over there buried. I don't know that I have a red. So I think what she's saying is to go maybe something like that. Not exactly, but something like that, I think is what she was thinking. Let me see. The eggs were, oh, thank you. Yes, Julie, they were awesome. I've been messing around with every kind of egg too. So it's been fun seeing all of the different textures of the different eggs and how they decorate out. Let's see, do you have the, yes, Denise, the metal is on the website, and the plops, yes, plops. Yes, Teresa, you definitely need some. I think everybody needs a plop or two. It's a great idea to plop the plop in the Christmas tree. So they aren't heavy. No, the balls are not heavy at all. These are just seed balls. They're like styrofoam, very, very, very light. Probably, I don't know if the whole thing is stamped styrofoam. It might be a little heavier than that, but it's a foam for sure. Not heavy at all. So no, they would definitely lay easily in your tree. Let's see. Do away with the plop on the far right. Do away with the plop on the far right, which is my left, and then set the galvanized taller with the fuller plop on top. No, okay, so do away with this. Yeah, you really don't like that, do you? Okay, there you go. Okay, how about that? Is that what you're saying? I'm not sure, because we're reversed from each other. Thank you, Mary. The taller. Okay, Linda. I'm lost. I've totally lost you. Hi, Kelly. Gee whiz, you've been online all day today. I've been trying not to do videos and step on you. Between you and Renee at the Faux Your Eyes Only and Kelly at Girl Upcycled Studio. Those two have been on. Thank you, Kelly. Yeah, I try, you know, when I have friends and girls in my group, I try not to step on them when they're live. So that was another reason I didn't get to do it exactly when I wanted to. Sold on the plops. Oh, Teresa. That's great. You like the small one and the one you only have one of. Yes, Denise, go to TammyLovesVintage.com and you can order there. If I try and do it from these comments, when I go back to read the comments later, sometimes half of them are dropped off and I can't even, like I always write back to everybody. And if I haven't replied to you, you'll know I did not get to see your comments. So we always try to have you order over there. Or if you just can't, if you can't get online or you can't figure out how to do it, which I'm sure you can, but if you can't, you could private message me, and I always give the people going to the website first grabs. So when I only have one of something, if you want it and you say, hey, I want it here, and then while I'm on here, somebody goes and buys it, pays for it, pays the shipping and the tax, it's not really fair that I have to go back and tell them that I've already sold it. That's happened to me a handful of times, and it's just not been a fun situation to be in. So, you know, I hate to come back and say, oh yeah, I'll save that for you, and then I can't. So if you can go over there, that would be great. TammyLovesVintage.com. Thank you, Mary. You like the colors? Thank you, Jeanette. Yeah, I thought I would try some colors. Your first option was your favorite. I love the usual browns and tan. I do too. You do have a room that the reds would be perfect in. Oh, well, good. You always do so well. Oh, thank you. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. You fight it the whole time. But you know, I do too. You've seen me like questioning myself, and I'm showing you how sometimes I try this and that till I get it just perfect. So yeah, that's normal, Linda. And especially when you're doing it for yourself, you know, you're a little more critical. I'm kind of just throwing it together with whatever I have. When you have a whole house full of stuff to work with, you almost have the overwhelm of having too much, where I try to, I know I always talk about this poor girl. She's commented or messaged to me and said that I needed a theme. And I'm like, wow, you know, I picture a theme like when I'm doing a little girl's bedroom and she wants it like Finding Nemo or Cinderella or whatever, or a party. You might want taco night or whatever. But when I'm doing something like that, my theme is my balance of colors and woods or white glass or whatever it is that I'm using. I try to balance. That's my theme. So, and everyone just looks at decorating differently. There's no right or wrong. So, and maybe I took that completely wrong, what she was trying to convey to me about the theme. But anyway, I just, I have a lot of merchandise, but when you have antiques, it's kind of a very broad thing and you only have onesies of things. So it's, you know, gets a little tricky having enough stuff to play with. I can't use everything in my house. Oh, thank you, Kelly. I can't use everything in my house, or then you guys will be wanting to buy it and I might not want to get rid of them. So, oh, Denise, I love the story on the pots. It is amazing. There are a bunch of pots on my website. Most of them are all, well, they're all 100% authentic pots. The thing is, all of the printed pots are getting harder and harder to find. So the pots are coming to us in blank form like this one. And so what they've been doing is different people have been trying to put, you know, bake transfers on. So it's still a very old crock, you can see. So it's still like got the whole story. It's got its cracks and its little imperfections, but this one is baked on, and I do say that in the comments, and actually those kind are cheaper than the all printed up ones, and really there's more work that goes into them. So I picked up some of the IOD transfers, if you guys know about that. So these are a bunch of, I have a bunch of these little ones, and so I've been trying to find how can I jazz these up for people, and I found these little, they're for knobs, but I found these little transfers. So I've got to go in and tell Danita to take these two off of inventory or send her a fresh picture. I need to lay them here with my stack of stuff for the girls. But I bought a whole panel of those so that maybe I can jazz them up a little bit. But they're still old, authentic pots. So anyway, Denise, the story about them is amazing. And to think that, you know, like this is a marmalade, to think that they went to the store and they bought their marmalade, and when it was empty, they just threw it in the trash. I mean, they literally just threw it in the trash. So like all of the staining, the cracks and the crazing come from either when she threw it in the trash can or when the dumped stuff on top of it. It's amazing when they find them in perfect condition. This one says pot made in England. They're all a little different. But it's so fascinating. I love them. I have a huge selection of them for you guys, so go check them out. What is your website? It's the name of my page, TamiLovesVintage.com, and it's Tami, Denise. Let's see. Denise says, what were those pots originally used for? Okay, so if you're talking about these pots, it has it on, like this was potted meats. This was a marmalade. This one is an extra special because it says Numol Bodybuilder Digestive and Appetizing for Children and Adults. It's tonic and nerve lectin food. And what's awesome about this one is that it has the numbered lid with it. And yeah, and it's in perfect shape. I don't think there's even any chips on this one, just the staining. And the staining is under the glaze. Like you can't, it's just what the clay or whatever, the stone, whatever the product is, how it absorbed that moisture over all of those years. And if you can look it up, English advertising, and see more about it. Yes, jams or small portion appetizers. Actually, I don't know if it doesn't say an appetizer. It's just a potted meat. So I'm just thinking how heavy that would have been, like to carry it. I'm thinking it was in the early 1900s. So they were just coming out with cars and that sort of thing. Let's see here. Yes, ask Tammy. That's what I know. No, don't do that. You go live when you need to. Oh, Kelly, it was fine. I was off today, so I was making eggs, and yeah, I just hate to step on anybody, but thank you. Denise, going there now. Okay. No, we are reserved. Take the plop off the book. Put the book back. Oh, we are reversed. Okay. Take the plop off of the book and put the book back where it was, and it should be good. Okay. Take the plop off of the book. Okay. So she just doesn't like the plop. Yeah, because I don't think that goes as well. She used to take the plop off the book. Okay. So there you go. Hope I got it right. Okay, Denise. Good. I'm glad that made sense. Message me if you want a little bit more of the skinny on it. I have been on here before talking about these. They are amazing, and they are very desirable on Instagram. I haven't totally figured out Instagram. I love it as a watcher person, but as a person with a site and all the stuff, I have not figured it out completely. So I have not taken my pots and treasures. I don't know that I've got such a mess here. I'm ashamed for you guys to see, but it's real life, right? This shelf right here is completely full. And I try to remember to send you a sprig of lavender, just a snippet if you order anything. But I have all of these pots that have all been unearthed and sent here from England. So it's just pretty cool that you're able to find people to pick it up from. Aw, thank you, Linda. You'll definitely watch the replay. Oh, thanks, Penny. Okay. Thanks, Kathy. Love them, pretty and unique. Thank you, Tara. Any other questions here? You love the little bottles. I know, Jeanette, they are so special. Yes, Linda, they are, and the story about them is amazing. Sure, Jeanette. Yes, I do have the ability to ship to Canada. I have done it many times. So I'll just have to get with you as far as shipping goes, whatever it may be. And then you can decide if you want to keep the goods or not. And I can refund if you order on the website, or if you just want to send me a message or whatever. Jeanette, they are 100% authentic. Like I said, the ones that we've been messing with trying to get the labeling, because I went ahead, they're so hard to get a hold of. And the lady said, I have a lot of blanks. And I thought, well, you don't need writing on every single one, and maybe it would be nice to have a few that were plain just to pop in. And so I said I would take them, and then she was telling me how she was messing around with trying to get some authentic time period labels printed that she could try and adhere. And then that's when it sparked my idea. I actually found some stamps through IOD, and I messed with my Chalk Couture ink and inked and stamped a few of the pots and tried baking them. And I actually put the pots in the oven and they turned out great. So I pulled them off the website and I'm keeping them because I love them. And then I tried the sticker thing, the transfer. I think they're calling them transfers as well, where you use the stick and you rub them on. And I thought, well, that might be nice. So then if you wanted the plain pot, you can just peel that off. So yeah, I guess the only way to explain all that is to do it like we are, so where you get it. But when you read all of the descriptions, if you find one you like, read through the description and it will tell you whether it is one that's been altered or not. But yeah, we're just altering authentic, so it's no different than gluing a paper flower on a wooden shutter that's been outside, you know, getting weathered. It's the same idea. Okay, anybody else? I'm losing everybody. Your pot stash. Oh yeah, the pot stash is amazing, Cindy. Yes, I know. I need to get it out of here, get it down in my decor really and enjoy it. Because I'm never up here in this room really, except for on Wednesdays. So by the way, any of you that might still be interested, I do still have a few of the bunnies left. Let me show you the bunnies. $9 for this one. Okay, so we have him. He's got some sand in the bottom, so he sits really, really nicely. Well, you plop him how you want him. And then this one hangs and this one hangs. These two are like ornaments, so they don't have the heavy in the bottom. But look at her. I love her. And look at his ears and his polka dots. So these are so cute. This one's 7 and then the other 2 are 9. So I've sold quite a few, but I bought a lot. So I still have plenty of bunnies if anybody saw them or didn't see them or whatever. So there you go. You got both of them. Oh, good, Terry. I'm glad you like them. Yay. So, okay, you guys, thank you for watching. I hope you have a great evening, what's left of it. And I will see you, if not before, I will see you for sure next Wednesday when we come up with another new shelf plan for you all. You're obsessed with bunnies. I know. They're so sweet. Yeah, I also, gosh, you girls that we were talking about these pots. So another reason to be in my group, just let me throw this out here. I wish I had my iPad and I could hold it up and show you. We made some pots. Remember the stamps that I told you that I got and that we were trying to stamp the pots? So I stamped it in clay and formed pots, painted them, and clear coated them, and they look just like these pots, and I have them outside right now. I'll post a picture. I'll post a picture in the morning. I hate to post again. I've posted so much today. I'll post a picture in the morning, so be watching for that. And you can see the clay pots that I made, and I made them in my group. And the eggs that I made, all of the things that I make, if you look back through or you scroll through our pictures and you see, it's all done in that group and it's all saved there for you. So if you spend $15 on one project, you would get, I don't even know how many are in there. I bet 100 at least, maybe more. Maybe, let's stick with that. That's a good round number. Well, there's Terry and Tanya. You guys you love the group. Thank you, Terry. Yes, it's not a very big group. I'm not very good at advertising it. I don't talk about it a lot, but once I start, I can't shut up because I love it. But anyway, so you guys, I promise you I give you my best work over there. There's a couple things that I made. There's some things on the website under Handmade by Tammy that are in there that I've made because I can't keep everything. But you too, Terry. Oh yeah, there's Penny. She's in here too. She's in it. Oh, I love you girls. You're just like little family. You're my like support group. No, honestly, I love seeing you all. So anyway, if you need a BFF, go over there with us because it truly is friendships, I think. How do you join the group? So on my website, it's Jeanette, it is TammyLovesVintage.com. Go to my website and there is a membership tab and it's called Tammy's Making, and you can join. It's $15 a month. You can put it on your credit card or through PayPal, however you want to do it. It automatically charges, and then if you want to get out, you just cancel it and you're out. And you can see all of the videos. They're all in the units pinned to the top. So if you get in, once you're paid and everything, you request to join the group on Facebook. Type in Tammy's Making, and I'll let you right in, because I'll get an email about your payment, and you can get right in and start, you know, cruising around and seeing everything. So I'm awful proud of a lot of the things over there, and I have some really nice things still to do that I know I want to make. So yeah, I hope you all come. Wouldn't that be crazy? So have a great night. Thanks for watching, you guys. Bye-bye.